Hello, today I will tell you 40 facts about cats that you may not have heard before. 1. Researchers are unsure exactly how a cat purrs. Most veterinarians believe that a cat purrs by vibrating vocal folds deep in the throat. To do this, a muscle in the larynx opens and closes the air passage about 25 times per second. 2. A cat's jaw can't move sideways, so a cat can't chew large chunks of food. 3. The lightest cat on record is a Blue Point Himalayan called Tinker Toy, who weighed 1 pound, 6 ounces, 616 g. Tinker Toy was 2.75 inches, 7 centimeters, tall and 7.5 inches, 19 centimeters, long. For a cat's brain is biologically more similar to a human brain than it is to a dog's. Both humans and cats have identical regions in their brains that are responsible for emotions. 5. In contrast to dogs, cats have not undergone major changes during their domestication process. 6. While many parts of Europe and North America consider the black cat a sign of bad luck, in Britain and Australia, black cats are considered lucky. 7. Cats make about 100 different sounds. Dogs make only about 10. 8. During the time of the Spanish Inquisition, Pope Innocent VIII condemned cats as evil and thousands of cats were burned. Unfortunately, the widespread killing of cats led to an explosion of the rat population, which exacerbated the effects of the Black Death. 8. A cat lover is called an ailurophobia, Greek, cat plus lover. 9. Relative to its body size, the clouded leopard has the biggest canines of all animals' canines. Its dagger-like teeth can be as long as 1.8 inches, for 0.5 centimeters. 10. Foods that should not be given to cats include onions, garlic, green tomatoes, raw potatoes, chocolate, grapes, and raisins. Though milk is not toxic, it can cause an upset stomach and gas. Tylenol and aspirin are extremely toxic to cats, as are many common houseplants. Feeding cats dog food or canned tuna that's for human consumption can cause malnutrition. 11. Female cats tend to be right-pawed, while male cats are more often left-pawed. Interestingly, while 90% of humans are right-handed, the remaining 10% of lefties also tend to be male. 12. A cat's heart beats nearly twice as fast as a human heart. At 110 to 140 beats a minute, a cat's heart beats nearly twice as fast as a human heart. At 110 to 140 beats a minute. 13. The first cat show was organized in 1871 in London. Cat shows later became a worldwide craze. 14. A cat's hearing is better than a dog's. And a cat can hear high-frequency sounds up to 2 octaves higher than a human. 15. In the original Italian version of Cinderella, the benevolent fairy godmother figure was a cat. 16. The smallest wild cat today is the black-footed cat. The females are less than 20 inches, 50 centimeters, long and can weigh as little as 2.5 pounds, 1.2 kilograms. 17. During the Middle Ages, cats were associated with witchcraft, and on St. John's Day, people all over Europe would stuff them into sacks and toss the cats into bonfires. On holy days, people celebrated by tossing cats from church towers. 18. Approximately 40,000 people are bitten by cats in the U.S. annually. 19. When a cat chases its prey, it keeps its head level. Dogs and humans bob their heads up and down. 20. When a family cat died in ancient Egypt, family members would mourn by shaving off their eyebrows. They also held elaborate funerals during which they drank wine and beat their breasts. The cat was embalmed with a sculpted wooden mask, and the tiny mummy was placed in the family tomb or in a pet cemetery with tiny mummies of mice. 21. Smuggling a cat out of ancient Egypt was punishable by death. Phoenician traders eventually succeeded in smuggling felines, which they sold to rich people in Athens and other important cities. 22. Most cats give birth to a litter of between 1 and 9 kittens. The largest known litter ever produced was 19 kittens, of which 15 survived. 23. A cat can jump up to 5 times its own height in a single bound. 24. The ability of a cat to find its way home is called sight traveling. Experts think cats either use the angle of the sunlight to find their way, or that cats have magnetized cells in their brains that act as compasses. 25. In just 7 years, a single pair of cats and their offspring would produce a staggering total of 420,000 kittens. 26. The most traveled cat is Hamlet, who escaped from his carrier while on a flight. He hid for 7 weeks behind a pane. By the time he was discovered, he had traveled nearly 373,000 miles, 600,000 kilometers. 27. The Egyptian Mau is probably the oldest breed of cat. In fact, the breed is so ancient that its name is the Egyptian word for cat. 28. Every year, nearly 4 million cats are eaten in Asia. 29. A cat's back is extremely flexible because it has up to 53 loosely fitting vertebrae. Humans only have 34. 30. A cat rubs against people not only to be affectionate, but also to mark out its territory with scent glands around its face. The tail area and paws also carry the cat's scent. 31. A cat usually has about 12 whiskers on each side of its face. 32. Some Siamese cats appear cross-eyed because the nerves from the left side of the brain go to mostly the right eye, and the nerves from the right side of the brain go mostly to the left eye. This causes some double vision, which the cat tries to correct by crossing its eyes. 33. 2 members of the cat family are distinct from all others: the clouded leopard and the cheetah. The clouded leopard does not roar like other big cats, nor does it groom or rest like small cats. The cheetah is unique because it is a running cat. All others are leaping cats. They are leaping cats because they slowly stop their prey and then leap on it. 34. There are more than 500 million domestic cats in the world, with approximately 40 recognized breeds. 35. Cats spend nearly 1/3 of their waking hours cleaning themselves. 36. A cat has 230 bones in its body. A human has 206. A cat has no collarbone, so it can fit through any opening the size of its head. 37. The earliest ancestor of the modern cat lived about 30 million years ago. Scientists called it the Proailurus, which means first cat in Greek. The group of animals that pet cats belonged to emerged around 12 million years ago. 38. The oldest cat on record was Cream Puff from Austin, Texas, who lived from 1967 to August 6, 2005, 3 days after her 38th birthday. A cat typically can live up to 20 years, which is equivalent to about 96 human years. 39. A cat can travel at a top speed of approximately 31 miles per hour, 49 kilometers, over a short distance. 40. The heaviest cat on record is Hemi, a tabby from Queensland, Australia. He weighed nearly 47 pounds, 21 kilograms. He died at the age of 10.